Interesting situation we find ourselves in, Tony. We saw two members of the conglomeration meet earlier for the third spot, the fourth spot to be decided by the Death Riders.
And then last night, this man earned a shot in the play-in match, Daniel Garcia.
Wow.
This is a quarterfinal match in the AEW Continental Challenge Cup set for one fall. Introducing first from Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds, Daniel Garcia.
And you were there, Ian. Eddie Kingston was hurt. We had the play-in match. It happened last night in Philadelphia.
Certainly
I got
was.
a bum ankle, I got a bum back, I got a bum neck. That's what happens when you take no days off. Claudio, you are an international world champion pro wrestler for 20 years. I get it, but I desperately need you to understand that the past 20 years were yours. The next 20 years are mine. Because the Continental Tournament is the epitome of what pro wrestling is. I'm gonna do it for the love of the game. Because we wouldn't have it any other way.
One thing we do know, regardless of what happens here, and I mentioned this before, we're going to have two members of the Death Riders in the semifinals. John Mox is already in.
And his opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
And there was an interesting moment as the Death Riders dispatched Claudio to the ring. That moment where John Moxley dabbed up Claudio Castagnoli. As you see, maybe the reservation, the doubt setting in. As Garcia really looks up to Castagnoli. And this is a match that Garcia has wanted. And this is a match he may need to prove to himself that he is indeed the wrestler he believes he is.
Daniel does look very, very nervous, and who's to blame? See this? Kind of back into the corner.
Looking to punch their ticket to the final for the semifinals coming up this Wednesday in Glasgow. The winner of this bout heads to Scotland. From there, the winners of the semifinals in just 8 days' time, 1 week from tomorrow, head to All In London to crown the initial Continental Challenge Cup winner and perhaps a new Continental champion.
If you want to join us in Wembley, and we do have fans all over the world who join us. We know that for being in Wembley for a number of times. This will be our third time we're all in Wembley. Tickets available at AEWTIX.com. And look at this. We hope to see you there. We're only 8 days away. You can scan the QR code on your screen right now. Claudio right over the top. Look how strong he is. Yeah. Hooking the legs and moving him. He basically turned Daniel over with the legs that time. How about Danny Garcia? Pick up by Claudio.
And
too strong. Just too strong. Which one of these two men will go on to Glasgow? Watch out. Oh! From out of your camera range into your living room.
Wow.
Bam! Claudio Castagnoli is assaulting Danny Garcia.
0 to 60 here in Reading.
Oh, Garcia dumped in the front row. Along with Ian Riccaboni, I'm Tony Schiavone, and we are ringside. We are in Reading, Pennsylvania for tonight's Collision Live as we are awaiting the final man to move on to the semifinals between two members of the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, former CMLL World Heavyweight Champion, Danny Garcia, former TNT champion, going at it. That knife edge chop knocked Danny down, and take a look at Garcia.
Oh, bowing up here.
Yes, he is, like he's had enough.
The fire in the eyes, the confidence building throughout this match.
Oh, how much strength does Claudio have? One European number. Here comes Danny again.
He's rising back up. You can see it in the eyes. There's a fighter in there. There's a wrestler in there.
What being the Death Riders all about. Fighting back.
Just unloading here. Again, stalking Garcia. Kyle O'Reilly punched his ticket earlier. Look at Garcia.
Looked like he was trying to do the dance, but oh my God, look at this, a flurry.
Oh.
He is just, He's beating the hell out of Danny Garcia right now. Is what he's doing.
He is, and Paul Turner almost got to 5. Garcia in the ropes. But
I love this.
Garcia keeps coming.
I love this.
Garcia getting back to his feet.
Danny Garcia never saying die, never going down. Doing his dance, luring Claudio and rolling him up 1, 2. Oh. Danny Garcia couldn't keep him down. A psycho knee. What about that? Clearing out Claudio. Danny not trying to make a cover. Slow to get up. Claudio still down. What a matchup that we are having.
Glasgow hangs in the balance. A ticket to the Final Four as Danny Garcia adjusting the neck. Maybe a shot fired to Claudio, but too much time. Stepping over and down into that shin and ankle, Tony. The oxygen being deprived right now.
Paul Turner.
He's,
look at the arm.
Claudio's sinking. Claudio's sinking. Garcia with a chance here.
Garcia knows it. Here we go.
The fingers collapse. Look at the strength of Garcia. Can he hit it? Can he get it?
He does.
Oh!
He goes face first. Here's the cover. 1, 2.
Oh! Tony, you see the resolve. You see the heart. It's Claudio just willing Garcia in. Garcia seeking the shoulder down.
Garcia talking. Did he spit at him?
Oh, he did.
Defiant is Danny Garcia.
Oh, and Claudio's trying to tear off that wrestling shoe, that boot.
Oh, my. That's...
Oh, look at this. He's about to make Garcia wrestle one-footed. Just tearing at the shoe. As you see Garcia trying to fight it off. Trying to fight tooth and nail so that Claudio cannot have this advantage. That is the only stabilizing force that's holding that ankle together right now.
Now big trouble for... no. And a giant swing with one leg. The bad leg. The bad ankle. The one without the boot. Claudio Castagnoli. Here he goes. Boom. Snaps him over. 1, 2. The match goes on. The match goes on. What a match.
And the heart right now, the desire, might be the only thing keeping Garcia into this match, who stumbled upon a target, a game plan with that sleeper. It's been disrupted. Can Garcia get him back himself into this match? Maybe get that sleeper on one more time, Tony.
Claudio walks over to Garcia, stares down at him as if to say, I don't believe you're in this match, but Garcia is. Falls off. Oh, boy.
On the double stop.
On the chest.
Oh, just gonna deadlift. Straight jacket deadlift.
Pick up.
And Garcia in trouble. Oh!
Steps through. Grapevines the legs. Here it is.
Cinched in. The ankle lock as well.
That's it. He grabbed that ankle, and that's all Garcia could take.
Advancing to the semifinal, Claudio Castagnoli.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed what it's all about in the Continental Cup tournament.
And we now have our 4 semifinalists, Tony, John Moxley, Nigel McGuinness, and tonight, Kyle O'Reilly, Claudio Castagnoli. They move on to Glasgow this Wednesday.
And we are going to find out, coming up, after the break, the matchups for the semifinals. We are going to have the blind draw, and you are going to see which 4 men will go against each other.